In every era, people have wondered about the same mysterious question: what truly makes a woman an extraordinary partner in marriage? Astrology suggests that the stars quietly shape the way we love, nurture, protect, and support those who share our lives. Some women bring adventure and unpredictability into a relationship, while others create warmth, stability, and emotional depth that turns a simple house into a true home. But the truth is far more fascinating than stereotypes. The zodiac does not decide whether someone will love well or poorly, it simply reveals how that love tends to express itself. Some signs are passionate and fiery, filling life with excitement. Others are deeply loyal, patient, and devoted, becoming the emotional anchor every family needs. And some possess a rare combination of empathy, wisdom, and romantic magic that makes a man feel as if he has found something truly sacred. When astrologers analyze long-term relationships, marriages, and family harmony, certain patterns appear again and again. Some zodiac women are natural partners who inspire growth and independence. Others bring beauty, diplomacy, or emotional healing into their partner's life. And a few signs possess a truly extraordinary gift: the ability to love with such depth and intuition that their partner feels understood without words. This ranking is not about judging worth. Every sign has unique strengths. Instead, it reveals which zodiac women most naturally embody the qualities many men dream about in a life partner: loyalty, emotional warmth, support during difficult moments, romantic connection, and the ability to build a future together. Starting from number 12 and moving toward the most legendary wife of the zodiac, we uncover the fascinating strengths of each sign. Some placements may surprise you. Others will make perfect sense once you see the deeper astrological patterns behind them. And at the very top of the list waits a sign known among astrologers as the queen of emotional devotion, the woman whose love feels almost magical. Let the stars reveal the ranking. 12. Gemini. Gemini women are fascinating, intelligent, and irresistibly charming, but their restless spirit sometimes makes marriage a more complex journey. Ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and curiosity, Gemini is naturally drawn to new experiences, conversations, and ideas. A man who marries a Gemini will never experience boredom. She can turn an ordinary evening into an exciting adventure filled with laughter, stories, and surprising plans. However, the same qualities that make her captivating can also create challenges in long-term commitment. Gemini women crave variety and intellectual stimulation. If life becomes too predictable or emotionally heavy, they may begin searching for something new. Not necessarily another partner, but new excitement, new people, new energy. Stability sometimes feels restrictive to them. Still, when a Gemini woman truly loves someone, she becomes an incredibly supportive companion who encourages her partner's dreams and ambitions. She celebrates his individuality and inspires him to see the world with curiosity and optimism. Her humor and lightness can dissolve tension during difficult times. Marriage with a Gemini woman feels like a never-ending conversation with someone brilliant, witty, and alive with ideas. For a man who values freedom, creativity, and mental connection, she can become a truly unforgettable partner. 11. Sagittarius. Sagittarius women possess a powerful spirit of independence and adventure that makes them both exciting and unpredictable partners. Ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion and exploration, Sagittarius is driven by a deep desire to experience life fully. These women often see the world as a grand journey filled with discoveries, cultures, and philosophical insights. A Sagittarius wife brings passion, humor, and optimism into a marriage. She believes problems can be solved, dreams can be pursued, and life should always move forward. Her enthusiasm can lift a man out of doubt and remind him that the world is still full of opportunities. Yet her love for freedom sometimes makes traditional domestic life feel limiting. Sagittarius women dislike feeling controlled or restricted. If they sense that a relationship is trying to confine their spirit, they may become distant or emotionally detached. But when she chooses a partner who respects her independence, a Sagittarius woman becomes an inspiring companion. She encourages growth, travel, learning, and new horizons. Life with her rarely feels small or predictable. Marriage to a Sagittarius woman feels less like settling down and more like embarking on a lifelong adventure, one filled with laughter, bold dreams, and endless stories waiting to be written. 10. Aquarius. Aquarius women are among the most unique personalities in the zodiac. Independent, visionary, and intellectually fascinating, they often see the world differently from everyone around them. Ruled by Uranus, the planet of innovation and rebellion, Aquarius women are rarely interested in following traditional relationship patterns. In marriage, they bring creativity, progressive thinking, and a deep respect for individuality. An Aquarius wife will never try to control her partner or force him into rigid expectations. Instead, she values friendship, intellectual connection, and shared ideals. However, emotional intimacy is not always their strongest quality. Aquarius tends to live more in the world of ideas than in the realm of emotional expression. Sometimes their partners may wish for more warmth, affection, or traditional romance, yet Aquarius women offer something incredibly valuable: authenticity. They are loyal to their principles and deeply supportive of the people they love. When they commit to someone, they become a partner who encourages freedom, innovation, and personal growth. Life with an Aquarius woman feels unconventional but deeply meaningful. She challenges her partner to think bigger, dream differently, and see the future not as something to fear but as something to create together. 9 Aries women bring fire, passion, and fearless energy into every relationship they enter. Ruled by Mars, the planet of action and courage, Aries is known for its powerful will and vibrant personality. These women love deeply, but they love boldly. A man married to an Aries woman quickly learns that life will never feel dull. She approaches relationships with enthusiasm, honesty, and a refreshing lack of emotional games. If she loves someone, she shows it openly and passionately. However, her fiery nature can also create intense moments. Aries women dislike passivity and indecision. They want a partner who is confident, strong, and capable of keeping up with their energy. If a relationship becomes stagnant or emotionally complicated, Aries may become impatient. Yet beneath her strong exterior lies a surprisingly loyal heart. Aries women fiercely protect the people they love. When challenges appear, she becomes a warrior for her family, willing to confront problems directly rather than avoid them. Marriage with an Aries woman feels vibrant, dynamic, and alive with emotion. She may not always be the calmest partner, but her passion ensures that love never fades into routine. 8 Leo women possess a regal presence that naturally attracts admiration and affection. Ruled by the sun, Leo radiates warmth, confidence, and generosity. When a Leo woman loves someone, she gives her heart with remarkable loyalty and intensity. In marriage, she often becomes the emotional center of the relationship. Leo wives enjoy creating a beautiful life filled with celebration, affection, and memorable experiences. They want their partner to feel proud of the relationship and proud of the family they build together. However, Leo women also need recognition and appreciation. Feeling valued is extremely important to them. If their efforts go unnoticed or their love feels taken for granted, they may become emotionally distant. When treated with respect and admiration, a Leo wife becomes incredibly devoted. She supports her partner's ambitions and takes pride in their shared success. Her loyalty is powerful, and she rarely abandons the people she truly loves. Marriage with a Leo woman often feels like being loved by someone who believes in you completely, someone who brings warmth, pride, and a radiant sense of life into every shared moment. 7 Scorpio women are among the most emotionally powerful partners in the zodiac. Ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation and deep emotional intensity, they approach love with seriousness and passion that few other signs can match. A Scorpio woman does not believe in superficial relationships. When she commits to someone, she gives her heart completely. In marriage, Scorpio brings extraordinary loyalty. Betrayal is something she rarely forgives, but when trust is present, her devotion can last a lifetime. She has a natural ability to sense emotional undercurrents in a relationship and often understands her partner's feelings even before they are spoken. However, her emotional depth can sometimes create intensity. Scorpio women feel everything very strongly: love, jealousy, devotion, and vulnerability. This intensity requires a partner who is emotionally mature and honest. When she feels secure and respected, a Scorpio wife becomes a powerful protector of her family. She supports her partner with fierce dedication and creates a bond that feels almost unbreakable. Life with her is rarely simple, but it is always deeply meaningful and emotionally profound. 6 Libra women are natural masters of harmony, diplomacy, and partnership. Ruled by Venus, the planet of love and beauty, Libra is perhaps the sign most naturally oriented toward relationships. These women genuinely enjoy being part of a couple and often possess a graceful understanding of compromise and emotional balance. A Libra wife often creates a peaceful and aesthetically beautiful environment around her family. She cares about emotional comfort, fairness, and maintaining a sense of connection between partners. Conflict is something she tries to resolve through conversation rather than confrontation. Her romantic nature makes her attentive to the small gestures that keep love alive: thoughtful words, shared experiences, and moments of tenderness. Many men feel emotionally supported and appreciated in a marriage with a Libra woman. However, Libra can sometimes struggle with difficult decisions or avoid conflicts for too long. She values peace so much that she may hesitate to express frustration directly. But when mutual respect exists, Libra becomes one of the most devoted and supportive partners. Marriage with her often feels balanced, affectionate, and full of quiet romantic moments. 5. Capricorn. Capricorn women bring stability, reliability, and long-term commitment into marriage. Ruled by Saturn, the planet of discipline and responsibility, Capricorn approaches relationships with maturity and seriousness. She does not rush into emotional promises, but when she commits, she does so with remarkable dedication. A Capricorn wife often becomes the quiet foundation of the family. She works hard to build security, both emotionally and financially. Her love language is often expressed through actions rather than dramatic displays of emotion. She shows care by supporting her partner's ambitions, protecting the family's future, and remaining dependable during difficult times. While Capricorn women may appear reserved at first, their emotional loyalty runs deep. They value trust, tradition, and stability. For many men, this sense of reliability becomes one of the most comforting aspects of the relationship. However, Capricorn can sometimes become overly focused on responsibilities and practical matters. Learning to balance work, family, and emotional connection is part of her growth. When harmony is achieved, a Capricorn wife becomes an extraordinary life partner who stands beside her husband through every challenge life presents. 4. Cancer. Cancer women are widely known as one of the most nurturing and emotionally devoted signs in the zodiac. Ruled by the moon, Cancer is deeply connected to feelings, family, and the desire to create a safe emotional home. A Cancer wife often expresses love through care and protection. She remembers the smallest details about her partner's preferences, moods, and needs. Her instinct to nurture makes her incredibly attentive to the well-being of the people she loves. Marriage with a Cancer woman often feels warm, emotionally secure, and deeply connected. She values family traditions, shared memories, and the quiet comfort of belonging together. Many men feel emotionally understood in a relationship with Cancer because she intuitively senses their feelings. However, Cancer's sensitivity can sometimes lead to emotional vulnerability. She may take criticism deeply to heart and requires reassurance and affection to feel safe. When she feels loved and appreciated, Cancer becomes one of the most devoted wives in the zodiac, a partner who builds a home not only with walls, but with love, memory, and emotional warmth. 3. Virgo. Virgo women often surprise people with how extraordinary they can be in marriage. Ruled by Mercury, Virgo combines intelligence, practicality, and quiet devotion in a way that creates a very stable and supportive partnership. A Virgo wife pays attention to details that others often overlook. She notices when her partner is tired, worried, or overwhelmed and instinctively tries to help. Her love is expressed through care, organization, and thoughtful support in everyday life. She values loyalty, honesty, and responsibility in relationships. Virgo women rarely enter marriage lightly. They choose partners carefully and often remain deeply committed once they feel certain about the relationship. Although Virgo can sometimes appear critical, this usually comes from a desire to improve situations rather than harm them. She wants the relationship to succeed and will often work patiently to solve problems rather than ignore them. Many men find Virgo wives incredibly reliable and emotionally grounding. Her quiet strength and consistent support create a partnership that feels secure and stable over many years. 2. Taurus. Taurus women are widely admired for their loyalty, sensuality, and deep commitment to long-lasting love. Ruled by Venus, the planet of romance and pleasure, Taurus combines emotional warmth with remarkable stability. A Taurus wife values comfort, family, and emotional security. She enjoys building a beautiful home environment where both partners feel relaxed and supported. Her love language often includes physical affection, shared meals, and moments of calm closeness. One of her greatest strengths is loyalty. Taurus women rarely abandon the people they love. When they commit to a relationship, they invest deeply in its future. Many men feel a powerful sense of stability and trust with a Taurus partner. However, Taurus can sometimes become stubborn when conflicts arise. Once she forms an opinion, changing it may require patience and understanding. But overall, marriage with a Taurus woman often feels safe, warm, and deeply affectionate. Her devotion creates a bond that can last for decades. 1. Pisces. At the very top of the ranking stands Pisces, a sign many astrologers consider the most emotionally devoted and spiritually connected partner in the zodiac. Ruled by Neptune, the planet of intuition and dreams, Pisces women possess a rare emotional sensitivity that allows them to love in an almost magical way. A Pisces wife often understands her partner's feelings without needing words. Her empathy allows her to sense emotional shifts and respond with compassion and kindness. Many men feel deeply seen and understood when they share their lives with a Pisces woman. Romance flows naturally through her personality. She believes in love as something sacred and transformative. Pisces women often bring imagination, tenderness, and emotional warmth into their relationships, creating moments that feel deeply meaningful. They are also incredibly forgiving and compassionate. Pisces tends to see the best in people and believes relationships can grow stronger through understanding and emotional connection. Marriage with a Pisces woman often feels like sharing life with someone who truly loves with her whole soul. Her devotion, empathy, and romantic spirit make her one of the most cherished partners in the zodiac. For many men, marrying a Pisces woman truly feels like finding a love written in the stars.